All right, so we're 115 feet out. I'm just short of the main in the street. I don't know. I believe I'm 4 or 5 feet from the main. I cannot get past a portion of pipe here. I'll pull back and you can see it. I'm up against it, and I can't get past it. It's too much of a lift. Right here is a pipe that's off center or rotted away. Nevertheless, looking straight at the edge of a pipe, that's as far as my camera can get. I've went out to the street and beeped it. I think I'm real close to the main, probably one section off. So we're going to come back. The pipe, show you what we've got. A little bit of everything. This pipe's pretty worn out. It's aggregate. They call it aggregate, that rough, coarse-looking surface. It's an aggregate pipe where the smooth cement has been washed away from years of abrasion from the water. Water is abrasive, so it's not abnormal. It's kind of normal for a pipe of this age. You will see a lot of cracks. You're going to see divots. You're going to see troughs in the pipe, and you're going to see gravel. All those are not good. Not what you want to see, but again, not uncommon for a pipe this size. So the pipe is in pretty tough condition as far as age, as far as wear, as far as some breaks and some pits and some actual holes in the pipe. But it's in pretty good, what I say, it's been poor condition, but it's in good shape. It's still round and cylinder-like, which means you can line it. A liner can be shot down that because the actual shape of the pipe is good. The condition of the pipe is old and pretty fragile. See there, you got some roots. It's just been jetted, and they've jetted this about as aggressively as you want. They're not going to go any more than this because the pipe is pretty fragile shape. We're going to come back here just a few more feet and see some gravel. I'm not sure where the gravel has come from, but gravel gets in there because there's a hole in the pipe. And the gravel is falling in. There's the gravel in the pipe. The gravel's falling in, making entrance somewhere up above, somewhere we can't necessarily see with this camera. But gravel doesn't get there without a hole to get in. So there's a pit in the pipe here. You can see right at the water is a pool of water right there. That's a pit in the pipe where those joints are at. Very common place for the pipe to get worn more quickly than the others. Again, these are decades old pipes. And you can see at each of these joints, you probably see a bit of wear. There, of course, you see the bottom of the pipe is gone. Troughing here and kind of a crack on the edge. Troughing, and there we are in a trough, right? See the water pooling at the edge, and a trough. You can see an actual trough cut in that pipe. There's not much left in the pipe. Here's a pretty good one. Going to come back to we're in a shared line right now. This is the line that's, for the most part, from the neighbor's house on down. This whole pipe is pretty old and pretty well troughed and broken. And here you go, quite a bit of little water holding in the bottom of that pipe. And that's only going to get worse, never gets better because it's an old pipe. Now we're going to come up into the shared pipe. We're coming out of the shared pipe up into here. We're coming up into the individual pipe that comes to 4904, 4902, 4902 Andover. That's the shared pipe. And here, this one's in bad shape. If you look at the edge, the connection itself is really bad. We're 8 feet deep here, over by the window on the side of the neighboring house. Across the fence, by the window, 8 feet deep is where this is actually located. And you can see this pipe is extremely hammered. Look at the aggregate. It is, and the cracks, that crack in the bottom of the pipe, there's a crack. We drug a pencil through there. It's a crack right there. Yeah, it's this pipe is shot. Unfortunately, it's very deep. It's only 8 or 10 feet long, but it's 8 or 10 feet deep. There you go. See, there's water hitting the edge of the pipe. And some of that water is leaving the pipe, and some of it's leaving down the pipe. Some of that's going to be going out the bottom of the pipe, which isn't good. And here again, another hole in the pipe. Here, there's the pipe coming in the side. There's two cleanouts here. I'll show you when I pull out. And that little connection, that's the entrance here. The second cleanout coming in. That's something, the kitchen line or something. And coming up the cleanout, coming up 8 feet. And here we are at daylight. There's the other little cleanout. There's the one we came out of. It's the backyard. That's the house by that window is where the shared connection is, 8 feet deep.